Thanks, Brandon. Well, if you're a parent or guardian of a middle school or high school student, there may be changes in the time you drop off your kids as a new start time is set to take place for the upcoming school year. 23 ABC's Brianna Polk spoke with the superintendent of BCSD and brings us the latest on what this means for parents and students. She joins us in the Live Center with more. Brianna.
That's right, Brianna. Well, the end of the school year is here. However, parents can expect to see a change in their day-to-day drop-off and pickup routine coming this fall. SB 328 was signed by Governor Newsom in 2019 and is mandating high schools and middle schools to begin later in the morning. The bill is based on over 3 decades of research on teen health, sleep patterns, and brain chemistry, and it requires middle schools not starting until after 8 a.m. and high schools not starting until after 8:30 a.m. However, Superintendent of BCSD Mark Lukey says the change in start time carries over into the extracurricular activities and academic dedication that students have following the school day.
Sports, homework responsibilities that can take up hours of their evening. All this is going to do is prolong their nights, and they're going to stay up later and still have to get the same exact hours of sleep and wake up to get ready to go to school the next day.
Lukey adds that the time change not only impacts parents who drop off and pick up their kids every day, but it also changes for students who rely on transportation from school buses. BCSD transports nearly 4,000 students to and from school, and the district plans to build an additional 10 minutes in their school bus run time to meet the demands of the new bill. And coming up at 6, we'll share more on how school districts say they will now have to create before and after school activities to support students as they adjust to the new start time for the coming school year. In studio, I'm Brianna Polk, 23 ABC News, connecting you.
And as mentioned, over the past few months, there has been lots of research and studies done on teenagers and their sleeping patterns. We took an in-depth look at one report from the Child Mind Institute to get a better understanding of why it is hard for teens to fall asleep and get the rest they need. According to the Institute, the biggest reason is simply a teen's biology. Along with the more obvious hormonal changes that transform your child into a teen, there are shifts in the production of melatonin, the sleep hormone. That is why your teenager actually seems more awake at night. The other reason is using technology at night. Electronics emit a glow called blue light. That light sends a signal to the brain which suppresses the production of melatonin and keeps kids from feeling tired. And the final reason is overscheduling. Many teens are applying for college and have to partake in several extracurricular activities to be considered. Unfortunately, when doing too much, it takes away from sleep. It's all about finding balance and making sure to not take on more than can be handled.